Hi friends, Kimmy, your independent Scentsy consultant. Today I'm going to be talking about what I have been warming for the last 2 or 3 weeks. I meant to do this the very last week of January, but it's only it's the 7th, so it's only been a week into February. So for the last 3 weeks, this is what I've been getting through and what I've been using. Let's start with the non-wax items. I am home again today with my daughter because she is sick. So we'll talk about oils. I have been using 4 oils pretty much nonstop for the last 2 or 3 weeks because we've just had respiratory illnesses and I feel, help a lot. I use them in my Scentsy diffuser. I just got the deluxe gray diffuser, which is amazing. I absolutely love it so much. I still love our premium diffusers. They are beautiful and you can switch the mood by switching your shade out. I just hate the reservoir on those because it's so small. So for function, this gray diffuser, the gray deluxe, is amazing because the reservoir is huge. It's so big. I've had it going in my living room this morning since 8 a.m. It is now 2:15. It's still going. I haven't had to put any water in it at all. The thing is amazing. I turned it on last night in my room, and that was like 10 p.m. and it went until 6 a.m. So I did put a little water in this morning. There was still water in it. I filled it completely up last night, but there was still like half a reservoir of water in it this morning, so I would not have really needed to fill it, but I did put more in and added some more oils. So the oils that I have been using, this one pretty much for the last 2 weeks, if not 3 weeks. So Lemon Lavender Rain. You guys, this smells really amazing. These out of the 4 that I have been using for the last couple weeks, this is the only one still available in the current catalog. It's so good. If you're new to oils, if you're not really sure what kind of oils that you like, I think this is pretty neutral, and I think anyone can like this one. It's just really soothing and fresh and clean. So you get, a little light hint of lavender. It's not the astringent, like herbal medicinal lavender. It's not like that. It's just like the calming effect, the calming lavender. Then you get a hint of that lemon that freshens and brightens it up. And then you get the rain portion, which is like this kind of misty, aquatic, little bit of a watery note. It's so good. It's one of my favorite oils I've ever used, and I've used a lot of oils. This one's pretty good. I've probably used, I'm probably right here, for 2 weeks. So that's pretty good. This is a 15 milliliter bottle. All of the big oils, the regular size oils that you get from the catalog are 15 milliliters, so they're going to be this size. The exception to that is the little like trio packs they do for special occasions, like this one. I'll talk about that in a minute. But that's Lemon Lavender Rain. That's amazing. The notes read, it is $12 US. Lemon and lavender splashed with fresh dew drops. So beautiful. I think this is just a calming scent to have going when you're sick. You don't want something like super strong and crazy. I mean, yeah, eucalyptus or peppermint would be good if you're really stopped up or you can't breathe to help with that. But if you can breathe, you're just not feeling well, I think that's really nice and calming. So that is Lemon Lavender Rain. The next one, I use these two I'm going to talk about. I've been mixing, okay, let's switch gears. With the Lemon Lavender Rain, I mixed Dancing Snowflakes, which is the little one I just showed you. This is only, I think they're only 5. Let's see. So it came in the holiday little tin. So that was available during the holiday season. It is unfortunately no longer available. I believe it was $18 for the 3, 18 or 15 or something in that. So it came with Cheers, Dancing Snowflakes, and Roasted Chestnuts. The one I've been using is the Dancing Snowflakes. So the notes in the Dancing Snowflakes read crisp morning frost, sways over fresh juniper, and soft, soothing lavender. I have been mixing it with the Lemon Lavender Rain. It's been a really nice combination. This is not, okay, it's not crazy juniper. I know when people see juniper or any kind of lavender, they kind of freak out because they're like, oh, it's going to be so strong. It's going to be so overpowering. I didn't even know that juniper was a note in this until I just read this little thing. So I knew there was something in it, and I'm like, I can't picture that note. I'm like, I want to say it's cypress or something, but no, it's juniper, which I like juniper. And it doesn't smell like a tree, so you're not like, oh, I just put a pine tree in my diffuser. It's really nice. It's just another calming scent. I think just makes you feel good, homey, cozy. So that's the Dancing Snowflakes. I'm not going to talk on it too further because it's not available anymore. All right. So the next one I have been using is, unfortunately, this retired in the fall-winter catalog. It's called Dash. This is super yummy, guys. So it's lemon zest, fresh orange, and lime. So good. It's like a citrus cocktail. And what I do with this one, besides diffuse it in my diffuser, we don't have a garbage disposal in our home. Yeah, it's probably kind of weird because I think most people do now, but we do not. We live in a very old home. I think our home was built in the 50s. It was flipped before the lady bought it that I bought it from, so we don't have a garbage disposal. So what I do, you know how sometimes your sink or garbage disposal can smell kind of funky? I don't dump. I drop a couple oil drops of this Dash oil in my sink. So I'll put it on both sides. Just drop a couple of drops, like maybe 4 or 5, after I've cleaned my sink up and cleaned my sink out so there's no dishes or food or anything. Then I'll drop these droplets in the sink drain, and I don't rinse. I just drop them in there, and it smells so good. It gets that gross, musty, kind of like food particle stink out. Super fresh. You could also, if you wanted to do like a detox, if you will, of like your disposal or your sink drain, you could do like a vinegar, baking soda paste, and then put some of the Dash. The new scent that you can use instead of Dash, I think Dash is personally better, but this other one that they have that kind of replaced it in the new catalog isn't bad. It's actually one of the ones I got in my kit. I think it was citrus and verbena, but let me make sure that's it's, let's see, okay, I got it. So citrus and verbena, yes, I got it right. So that what I think would be the closest to this Dash oil that you guys could try. It's a very nice citrus blend, little verbena note. I talked about it in my new spring summer 2020 warmer video. Lots of lemon would be really good as well. So that is Dash. The last oil that I've been using is lavender and lime. as you can tell, I have a lavender thing, I guess. It's a nice calming scent to me. I really enjoy it. It is something that I think just smells really fresh and just makes me feel cozy. This one's different because it's got a little zest in it. You got that lime, so it's a little zesty, a little citrusy. It's got a little kick to it, if you will. I diffused this one as well, but I have also used this in my sink. Put a couple drops in my sink. I kind of alternate between Dash and the lavender and lime. So good. It's just fresh, calming, and cozy. I'm not going to talk too much about it because it isn't available anymore either. It retired in the fall. Let me see if there's anything I think would be equivalent to it. Ew. So the white lavender and mint that I talked about, the brand new one, there's also a rose water and lavender. Those might, I'm not saying they're going to completely replace this because this is different because it's got that lime zest, so it's not going to be citrusy. So you could do a little mixer of like citrus and verbena and either the pure lavender oil or the white lavender and mint, and you could probably get like the same effect. So those are available to purchase currently. So almost all the oils are $12, with the exception of the 100% pure peppermint, which is $16, which that's still a really good price. And the lavender pure 100% is $22. That's still actually a good price as well. So everything else, all the blends are $12. So that's really affordable for oils, honestly. So that's all the oils I've been working on. Got 2 pods. I'm probably gonna put them back. I got Jammy Time. And then this is Shimmer. This is my last pod of Shimmer. I'm really sad. There's still a little scent to it. So I think I'm gonna put them in, I'm gonna put Jammy Time in my daughter's room in her wall fan diffuser. And I think I'm gonna put the Shimmer one back in my car with a Luna pod. So good, you guys. I love these things so much. I love that they don't spill. There's no liquid in this. It's just little fragrance beads. And the scent in these beads lasts forever. Like I took them out. These were in my daughter's room, I think, or they were in my car. I can't remember. But I couldn't smell them, and I think I could smell them, but it just wasn't a lot, and I like to be punched in the face with scent, so I took them out, but I think I'm going to reuse them because there's still scent left. I went through a Scentsy Fresh in Black Raspberry Vanilla. This stuff's amazing if you've never used Scentsy Fresh. It's just a fabric refresher. So what you would do is anything you can't wash or you don't wash regularly, like say curtains, mattress covers, furniture, any like soft surface furniture or pillows, you can always refresh it with the Scentsy Fresh. Just do a little light coating on it and it will smell super good again. This was Black Raspberry Vanilla was the first laundry scent that I used, the first Scentsy laundry scent, so that's why I had this. I didn't have a lot left, so I just finished that up. I love that. I am a Scentsy Fresh believer. So we also finished up Perfect Peppermint hand soap. This was in the holiday bundle from November and December. This was a really, I love peppermint for hand soap. It just smells so fresh and clean, and the scent lasted forever. So strong. Highly recommend next winter if they come out. I'm sure they'll come out with soap again. I hope they bring this one back. But if you find this anywhere, or if someone has an extra that you can get from their stash, I highly recommend it. It smells so good. Just smells like minty and clean. I really enjoyed that one. And my other non-wax item is I had there's still a little scent if I put it up to my nose. I used a lavender cotton car bar in my car last month. Lavender cotton, so it's just so fresh, clean, calming. I don't like driving very much, to be honest. I didn't get my license until I was 20 years old, so it really isn't anything that I wanted to do. I am a very anxious person, and driving just, I don't have control of the other people, so that freaks me out. I'm a lot better than what I used to be, but it's still a work in progress. So I like to have nice calming scents in my car. So I choose usually like Luna, lavender cotton, just calming, fresh stuff. So I get in the car and that helps me feel a little better about the things I can't control on the road. All right, so now we're gonna get into the wax I've been using. So I finished the little sample. This was from the January Whiff box. It's a sample of Strawberry Rose, which is the current scent of the month. So good. If you've not tried this, it's a really good one. It took me a while to warm up to it because number one, I don't like rose at all. Good thing is there's no rose in this, so you don't get rose. I don't really know why I called it rose, but there's no rose in this. But also, if you've been with me a while, you know I don't like strawberry either. Definitely not a favorite scent of mine. Normally they smell fake, like strawberry taffy. That's really gross. I can't. Strawberry taffy's gross. Sorry for anybody who likes that, but if you like candy strawberry scents, you'd love that, but that is not me. So this actually is pretty authentic. It reminds me of a mixture of strawberry champagne truffle and sugared strawberry. It's like to me, it's like a cream saver. So you remember those strawberry cream savers back in the day, like the 90s, the late 90s? This is what this smells like to me. And it lasts forever. I can't get over like how long it lasts. I've had 2 cubes in my candlelight warmer in my office basement, and I don't leave that on constantly, but when I do turn it on, sometimes I forget to turn it off because I'm not down there all the time. And I just was down there earlier to get this stuff, and it's still going strong, and I'm pretty sure I've left it going at least 2 or 3 days now. So it's either on like full day like 3 or 4, and I can still smell it. So it's a really good performer, Strawberry Rose, if you're into the strawberry scents. That is on sale this month. I went through a brick of Luna, guys. So if you've never seen a Scentsy brick, it is 5 times the size of a Scentsy bar. So I love Luna. Luna is my favorite Scentsy scent. So not surprised I went through a brick. Bricks are amazing. If you do Scentsy Club, you can add Luna or several other scents. Let's say Clean Breeze, Black Raspberry Vanilla, Clothesline, Sugar Cookie, Blueberry Cheesecake, etc. You can add all of those to your club. They are $24. And if it's a scent you use all the time or you really, really enjoy, like I do Luna, I highly recommend you getting a brick of it because it saves you some money. I added another brick to my February club, so next week I'll be getting another brick. So no worries, friends. I'll be getting more of my beloved Luna, but it's pretty satisfying when you go through a brick. So the next one I worked on was Pink Tulips. This is no longer available. It was a Bring Back My Bar in July 2019, I believe. So good, you guys. If you remember the scent, if you're familiar with Bath & Body Works, I think it was Peony Petals or something like that. Sugared Peony Petals. It smells just like Pink Tulip. It's so good. It's just a clean, light, peony-like floral. I absolutely love this scent. I still have it in my club, but I only get it every 3 months now. I just got one last month, so I don't think I'll be getting it again until April. I have 3 bars though. The only sad thing about this one is it's kind of light, so the performance is only probably like 2 days, 2.5 days, but it smells so good, so I just look over it. It's a really nice one. The next one I got through, Butter Pecan. This is still available in the current catalog. Oh, it's so good, guys. I think it was the October scent of the month in 2018, I think. Don't quote me on that. I wasn't a consultant then. But it is delicious. They had it in the fall winter catalog for 2018 when I joined last year. So I tried a bar then and I was obsessed, and they took it away for spring in 2019, but they brought it back in the fall one, and it's still available now. So if you love scents like pumpkin pecan waffles from Bath and Body Works, or really sweet decadent scents, it's delicious. So you get a little sweet, a lot of sweet, a little nutty, yumminess. Butter Pecan. Next, I finished a bar of My Home. This was a Bring Back My bar from January 2019, I believe. This was one of the first bars I've ever bought. This was before I became a consultant. It smells so good. Obviously not available anymore. If you're familiar with Welcome Home, which is in the current catalog, it's similar to that, but it doesn't have a cinnamon note. It's just like a homey berry, okay, it's like a berry, I don't want to say musky because it's not really musky. It's like a cozy berry scent, but it's not like a fresh berry or a fruity berry. It's almost like potpourri, but it's not. It's very similar to Welcome Home. It just doesn't have like an overwhelming spice note. I don't think Welcome Home is overwhelming, but I know some people don't like it because it's spicy. This is Welcome Home minus the spice. So that's My Home. The next one I went through was Tropic Tingo. This is available again in the current catalog. This is amazing. If you love tropical, fruity, just summery scents, that's what this is. So, fruity, tropical, just screams summer. I think I only had 2 pieces left, so I didn't mix it in the same warmer, but I mixed it in the same room with something. My husband really likes this. There's a slight citrus note as well. So it's tropical fruit with a tiny touch of citrus. I think it's grapefruit. Let me look, since I'm interested now to know. Tropic Tingo, where are you? This was a brand new one last spring, summer 19. Tropic Tingo, get in the groove with Tangelo Zest, mango puree, and coconut milk. Super nice. It's not like cloyingly sweet either. The orange, the Tangelo Zest, like tones the sweetness down. So that's Tropic Tingo if you're into the summer fruity scents. Good performer as well. I went through a bar of My Only Sunshine. This was a Bring Back My bar in July 19. I really wish I would have put this in my club because it smells delicious. It's like a kind of like a sweet white floral. Yeah, sweet white floral. A little tiny bit powdery. I really like it. It reminds me, if you guys are familiar, I know I compare a lot to Bath and Body Works, but I think most people know what that stuff smells like. There was a scent called Oh, it was Wisteria Garden, but that was a repackage. Mercy Paris, okay? Mercy Paris, I think, was the original. It was Mercy Paris, and then it was repackaged as Wisteria Garden. That's what my Only Sunshine smells like. Oh, it's delicious. Like jasmine, white, light, floral, not super heady, not super headache inducing, not crazy floral, like grainy floral. It was just a really nice sweet scent. So that's my Only Sunshine. The next one I did get through a bar of Strawberry Rose. We've already talked about that, so I'm not going to talk about it again. It's so good, guys. Get you one and try it. It smells like a strawberry cream saver. Strawberry Rose on promo for $5.40 this month. Okay, next, I finished this at my office because there was only 2 cubes left. It was a super cold day when I put this in, and I just needed something cozy. It was a pumpkin cinnamon swirl. So obviously this isn't available anymore. It was in the fall catalog. It's the best pumpkin scent Scentsy has created so far, in my opinion. We'll see next fall if they create anything that tops this, but it's sweet, it's pumpkin spice, it's cinnamon. It is like everything you want a pumpkin spice scent to be. Fall pumpkin smells so good. It's pumpkin cinnamon swirl. Hopefully it comes back next fall. The next thing I got through was Vanilla Mint. This is no longer available either. It's okay. I really want to like Vanilla Mint a lot. I don't dislike it. Obviously, I warmed a bar. It's okay. I feel like the performance of it sucks. So you'll put it in and it will last maybe a day, and then it smells weird. Super weird. Like you know how you chew gum for like ever, and a mint flavored gum, and it's out of flavor, and you get that weird flavor and that weird smell. That's what this smells like when it's losing its scent. It's really gross. So like the die down of the scent does not smell good to me. So when I start smelling the die off, when it doesn't smell as strong, I immediately have to take it out because it just smells weird. If it didn't have the weird after smell and it performed a little better, I think I would like it more. But I think there's better scents. The Candy Cane Wishes scent that came out in the brick, that's a lot better than this. I did not compare it to Vanilla Mint, way better. Olaf is really light. I think it might even be lighter than this, but it smells better than this, and it doesn't have a weird after smell. So that's Vanilla Mint. Take it or leave it. The other thing I did was Simply Vanilla. I got through this. This was, I think it was Bring Back My Bar in July. So good. It's just a simple, sweet vanilla, like a vanilla extract with a little like light cream. It's delicious. I wish I would have put it in my Scentsy Club, but I failed on that one, and it's a beautiful mixer. It's obviously great by itself if you just love a good vanilla scent, but it's a beautiful mixer. I mixed a piece of this with Amber Road, which was a Bring Back My Bar from last month, and it smelled the bomb. It was so good. I loved it, and then it made me wish I had more of this. Vanilla Bean Buttercream, you know, it's similar and it works. It's a mixer too, but it's way sweeter than this. It's got the buttercream, the frosting. This is just vanilla. I missed the boat on this. I hope it comes back. I can put it in my club next time, but that's Simply Vanilla. Next I went through Mocha Doodle. This is really nice. So it's just like a coffee mocha. So it's just like a mocha latte scent. So you get coffee, you get or espresso coffee, and then you get like a creamy, sugary mocha. It's nice. I like the scent. I feel like it dies off pretty quickly. I don't know why. It's a really this is my favorite coffee scent because it's got the mocha and it's got the sweetness added to it. I used to be real big into coffee scents and I'm just not anymore. I don't know. I think most of the ones I've been used to just are so bitter. And I don't drink black coffee or bitter coffee. I always have to have cream. And I use my Primal coffee creamer now, which is sugar-free. But I don't know. This just is a little lackluster these days. I hope it comes back because it's a really nice one for the kitchen. So that is Mocha Doodle. Two more. Since we've been so ill in this house in the last couple of weeks, I did do a little combo of Just Breathe and coconut lemongrass. I wanted a little bit of Just Breathe's really good. It's eucalyptus with like a citrus rind, a lemon rind. But to me, it wasn't enough citrus. So I couldn't smell anything. So last week I melted this all day. Yes. So almost 2 weeks ago on the 27th, I was super ill and I stayed home and this is what I had in my warmer because I couldn't smell anything. I'm like, I need something that's gonna punch my face. It smells super strong. Just Breathe, coconut lemongrass. I could smell it. So if you want a powerhouse that you need to clear your sinuses, you cannot breathe, this is a beautiful combination. Just Breathe, coconut lemongrass. Coconut lemongrass will get rid of any food smells if you're cooking seafood, bacon, anything with a lingering odor. Pop some of this in and it goes away. Anyway, this is super strong. This is super mentholy and strong. I put them together and I could smell for a little while. I did get a hefty dent into them. So that is all that I have been warming and using in the last 2 weeks. If you guys have questions or anything, just leave them in the comments below. As always, I will see you back again next time. So have a great rest of your Friday. It is Friday. I am home with my daughter sick, so I forgot what day it was. Have a good rest of your Friday and have a good weekend, guys. Talk soon, okay? Bye.